All right, it's time to wind down. It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. Baby, take a breath.
Take a breath.
I know you're tired.
It's time to hang out with some good folk.
Who good folk?
You.
Oh,
And you as well.
you as well.
Yeah,
Welcome to Wednesday Wind Down, guys. I hope you all have your beverage of choice. We already cheers, so I can drink. Let's do it again.
Yeah. Recently.
2 times
I don't
the
think
charm.
we've done recently. Built more recently, as in Asheville.
Oh, wow. It's really good. Hello, Sharakita Ashley, Addie Alexandra, Elder R.T. Leak, Wanda E. Thomas, Marion Jackson, Catherine Ray, Pamela Dow. Hey, Gigi. Package is coming. Had a little postal hiccup. No worries, Elder.
Good.
You know, the excitement and the anticipation of getting the goodie.
Anticipation.
It will hold us over, sis. Thank you so much. Gary Craig, good evening. I just opened up my iPad and y'all literally popped up. Love you.
We're here to see you.
We're here to see you. Hey, Valerie Jackson. Tanda Frierson. Hey, sis. We miss you.
Oh, yeah. It's not a Wednesday without the Frostons.
I know.
Shoot, they'll staple on the couch.
Right. Hey, Katrina Riley. Christopher Jones from Syracuse, New York. Erica Holder Pender. Happy Wednesday Wind Down. Thank you for the stars, Gary Craig.
Happy Wind Down Wednesday.
Thank you, Elder R.T. Lee. Loving my necklace. Carol Williams. I'm a sterling silver or white gold person. And my mom always gets on to me and say, you need try some gold. So, I'm delving into it.
Okay.
Good evening, Loretta Gandy. Thank you for the stars, Gigi. Hello, Trisha Ann from Cleveland, Ohio. Hey, brother, James McCoy from Jackson, Mississippi.
Brother.
Cheers.
Wow. What's up, Jay?
Hey, Gail Moore.
Brother-in-law.
You're welcome, welcome, welcome. That's the welcome committee.
Welcome,
Hey,
welcome.
James Hamilton.
Uh,
Hey, Pat Cobb. We have some new family on tonight. We got quite a few new followers, so we want to welcome them.
welcome.
Yes,
Welcome
you
to
want to tell the new
Cooking with Kip.
About Wednesday Wind Down?
Wind Down Wednesday. Wind Down Wednesday. For those that haven't been on before, initially it started out, it was going to be a tutorial kind of. Me sharing wine knowledge, and I try to do that as much as I can. But it turned into relaxing.
Date night,
relaxing, pour up. And every week we feature a new wine. Yes. And share about that. And we'll talk about that in a minute. Mm-hmm. And we share a dish. The other days I'm cooking. On Wednesday I just cook. Me and Ty sit here and enjoy it. And we have fun with you guys and perhaps share this story.
That's right.
About us, life, and tonight, it hit me today. I'm going to get in trouble for what I got to talk about, but I'm going to do it anyway.
It's about me?
That's about Mama.
Your mama?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about Mama, y'all. Yeah. But let's talk about the wine first. It's Wind Down Wednesday.
Wind Down Wednesday.
Biltmore State Riesling. If you've never been to the Biltmore before in Asheville, North Carolina. It's worth taking a vacation. Me and Ty went up there.
I was pregnant.
You was pregnant.
That's not a good time.
No, you was pretty as I don't know what, man.
I was pretty.
Ooh, I look at those pictures often.
Oh.
Them lips,
Oh.
them eyes, those lips, those eyes, those thighs. Isn't that a song?
They know. Stay focused. Okay, so.
But we had a great time at the Biltmore. We only was there for a day. We probably should have been there for
a couple of
days to really experience the entire state. I didn't think you couldn't taste wine. Yes, you could. The doctor said you could.
Hey.
Oh, I'm putting your business out there?
Yes, so listen.
I had wine and I had to drive.
Yes.
I didn't have much
we did
wine.
a picnic.
We had a picnic.
You know me, I'm from
You
Mississippi.
made the basket.
Was it a basket?
Wasn't it?
It was a basket.
It was a brown bag? What was it?
It was a basket.
I thought it was a basket.
He didn't tell me where we were going. He just told me to get up and get dressed. We were going to take a ride. So you know me, in the ride, we need snacks. Initially, you didn't tell me. When we got in the car, I'm like, I'm glad I made it. I made a good bowl of tuna salad, aka tuna fish, and a bag of Fritos. I think we had boiled peanuts. Anyway, we had our little food. Yeah. And we drove up to Asheville, North Carolina. It was a great experience at the Biltmore. Yeah. We did the whole tour. Yeah. And Kip actually did some wine tasting. Yeah, they have a winery. Yeah. Hey, Dennis Farrer.
So that's the wine we're having tonight. It's a Riesling. Riesling has a hint of sweetness. Some are sweeter than others. This one here goes actually pretty well with, it has an apricot type finish. And it goes well, I chose it because of what we have. And it goes well with salmon because of it has a little bit of it has some fruity, but has just enough a little bite to it to give the salmon compliment.
I'm doing a little duck move because I'm excited about the salmon.
But we're doing a different kind of salmon.
Yes.
Because it's date night.
Dun, dun, dun.
We're doing a salmon burger.
Ooh.
Yeah. I took fresh salmon, I poached it, cooked it down, and then I dissected it a little bit and broke it up and made a lemon aioli.
Lemon aioli. Fancy, huh?
Peppers and onions and a little bit of spices, tossed it together, add a little panko breading to the outside, seared it, then roasted it in the oven, and served it up with a brioche bun and a little bit more of that lemon aioli, some mixed greens, and a heirloom tomato, and just to compliment it, a little cucumber salad.
This is the cucumber salad with some dill.
It's a few of those little heirloom tomatoes chopped up on the bottom.
Okay.
I didn't bring it.
So I love salmon, and your sister loves salmon. So I know she wish she was here. I'm excited about the salmon burger.
I put up mine is bigger.
Thank you all, and Irene Harris, how you look so beautiful. Becky Blue Jacket, thank you. Addie Alexandra, everybody said it looks good. Oh my, ooh woo. Don't try Kip, Mama. Mary's on her way to tap that butt.
She is when I tell this story. Trust me on that.
So far,
hey, this is not going to be easy to eat, baby.
Kip is not aware of what happened that day, so Kip, let Ty tell the story.
What day?
You know what that is.
That's good.
What's understood don't need to be explained. And the real diva don't need no introduction. Irene Harris, thank you so much. So yes, Lola's already eaten her salmon burger. So
actually, Lola didn't have a salmon burger.
What she had?
She had a hamburger.
Oh, she had a hamburger.
I told Lola, I said, I made you a burger, a regular burger, because I figured you wouldn't want the salmon. She said, you're right.
We'll just do the doggone thing, Kip. That's Gary Craig. Thank you for the stars, Tammy. Hey, Tammy's Rolak. Hey, sis, in Panama City, Florida. I always want to say Florida. I don't know why. Peggy Hudson. Hey, Sue Berta Store. Martha Nelson. Thank you, Betty Harvey Burton. So yeah, we kind of use this as a date night that we want to share with you all. You already bit your burger.
Yeah, you just talking.
How I'm gonna bite this burger, y'all?
It's not gonna be easy. I gotta grab a fork to eat those cucumbers.
Okay. Hey, Susu Lindsay. I'm gonna show it again because we got some people that came back on. Kip did salmon burgers.
Yeah, I bit mine already.
Yes. And you said you used a fresh salmon patty, correct?
I didn't use fresh salmon patty.
Fresh salmon to make the patty.
Yes, that's correct.
With a lemon aioli.
I had to poach the salmon first. I lightly cooked it, and then I broke it apart and added my. Instead of using like an egg or anything, I just made almost like a crab cake. I made a mayo. I made the mayonnaise, and then.
I'm about to bite it, y'all.
All right, don't let that thing get the best of you.
Giving you the best of me. Amazing. Okay, here it goes.
There you go.
Thank you, baby. The salmon has a crunch on the outer layer that's giving me life. Those little crunch beads. This is delicious. Panko. And the lemon aioli is everything. Yeah. It's very good, baby.
You might want to eat it with a fork, huh?
Yeah, I think I am.
I'm not.
I'm going to take one more bite.
I'm just... Like it?
Mm-hmm. It's real good. So, with this, I'm going to take a few bites and I'm going to finish it off camera. Because it's going to get messy.
It's going to get messy?
It's going to get messy. That's what I'm talking about, to have a hamburger on some light bread. I'm so excited. That's Gary Craig. He said not. Susu Lindsay looks delicious. Crystal McKenzie in Indianapolis is in the house. Hey, Nana Waters. Valerie Johnson said foods always looks delicious. Tamis Rolex said looks delicious. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for the stars, Melvin Eugene Thornton. Yeah. Hey, Ty and Kip, you all look good and dinner looks great. Thank you, Valerie.
Thank you so much.
So, we have a Riesling.
Yes.
From the Biltmore, Biltmore Estates, or the Biltmore Winery in Ashford, North Carolina. Asheville.
Beautiful too.
Yes, it's gorgeous. And if you want to get away safely this upcoming holiday season, they do lights at the Biltmore.
Yes,
if you want to take a drive,
holiday lights,
and you can ride through and see the holiday lights, just Google it, the Biltmore, about the times and the dates that it'll start. So, that'll be something fun.
I think it's about 2 hours, hour and a half from Atlanta, north of Atlanta.
I ate all my little gloss.
Somewhere in there.
So it's Wednesday, baby. You've had a busy week.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
So this wind down is much needed.
Much needed. I think
much
that's
needed.
A couple more things to do before I call it a night, but hey.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yes. Yeah. So how are y'all doing? How's the week been treating you?
How's your week been?
Gail Moore say, tell the story, please. Russell Rogers say, Rieslings are great. Yes. I'm late. What's for dinner? Jason, come on in the room. Gail.
That was Moore or Aiken?
Gail Moore.
Oh, Gail. No.
Mary and Craig had, we having salmon burgers.
You don't want to see it now. It's just like, but it's a salmon burger, and I took some pictures earlier, so I posted.
And some cucumber salad with tomatoes.
Yes, with some heirloom tomatoes. I think that's just a good combination. Yeah. I could see myself eating these at a outdoor amphitheater jazz festival, baby. I'm just saying.
Hey, Nancy Beck, Lizzie Coleman, The Leaf. Did you get your tea cakes, cuz?
Oh, my cousin got her tea cakes.
Thank you, Hattie. Thank you so much. We try to come on, and everybody used to, they be like, why y'all so dressed up sitting on the couch? We were deep into the pandemic when we started this. So it really was our chance to have a date night, because we weren't going out, especially out to dinner. Yeah. So we just kept the tradition. If it's date night, we throw on some clothes like we're going to date night.
That's it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Gary said, it look like you full.
Who, me? No, I'm not full. I'm hungry, actually.
Yeah, he is. Probably can't get to it the way he wants to. So what's this story about your mom? Thank y'all so much for all the love y'all showed with Mom and her tea cakes.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Mom says thank you.
Yes, and she really enjoyed herself. I hope everyone that wants to is able to try the recipe. Yes, the tea cakes were delicious.
Try the recipe.
I'm gonna tell you.
Posted it and
something funny. They got ready to leave, and Lola came out and was like, why they take all the tea cakes? But what she didn't know is we did 2 batches, so there was a batch of dough in the refrigerator cooling. This is their only child syndrome. There was a batch in the refrigerator cooling, and I only needed to roll it out, cut it, and bake them, which I was gonna do. But she thought they had took all the tea cakes, and she was not happy. Why they took all the tea cakes? Why they take all? I said, girl, them your grandmama tea cakes anyway. She made them. Hello, Claudine Hamilton. Salad looks delicious. Hello, Willie Kirkland Jr. But so I had to get in there and roll out that dough and bake that other batch, so Lola will be happy.
You got it made. So, well, today I was thinking just about some things and. Mom's been baking and cooking a long time, baking. And I thought often, I think about my sister. My sister is not with us anymore. But I had a life lesson witnessing something with Mom and my sister one time.
Yeah. I know you're not gonna put your mom.
I think sis was like maybe in a senior year at college, or maybe just graduated.
I don't know how I feel about this.
But she was either just graduated or she was like about to, you know. So like many times, you know, Mom and sis were in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. They cooking. It was a pies. It was pies, but I think they were cooking multiple pies. What? You didn't get your tea cakes? Oh, I sent them. I'll call you.
B, we gotta write that thing. We gotta make that thing right.
Yeah, but oh, that messed me up. I remember this, it was like a Saturday, and I'm in the house just doing stuff, and Mom and my sister is in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. And Mom said, well, we need to break the recipe down. And evidently sis did it. And Mom said, no, that's not right. And she started saying, well, yes, it is, Mom, because she just kind of started doing the equation. Like, if you do this, this is what this equals. Mm-hmm. And Mom said, I told you that's not right. This is what we need to do. And then she kept at it, telling Mom, no, this Mama, look at this simple, like, this is easy math, blah, blah, blah. And before I knew it, it was like, wow, didn't I tell you? But there's a moral to the story.
Disclaimer, nothing but feelings was hurt.
Well, my feelings wasn't hurt.
Her, your sister's was, bless her heart.
Yeah. It wasn't, you know, there wasn't a need to call the
people.
The people. Because in my house, you didn't call the people. You just took what you got.
Took what you got and went sit down somewhere.
But I was listening, and I think sis might have been right. I don't know, but she was so adamant about it.
Why you ain't take up for it then?
I was like,
everybody know don't mess with Mom.
I was like 12, 13. I was standing there eating popcorn, looking like here's a good movie on.
So.
And she said, didn't I tell you? It was almost like Mama said, I don't care what kind of education you got, girl. I'm your mama.
I'm your mama. And the moral of the story is, Mama is always right.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I learned.
In her kitchen.
What I learned from that, if I'm with Mom back then, and if we look out there and she says, son, that sky is red today. And if it's blue, I'm going to say, yep, Mama, it sure is red.
I want to give a special shout out to my daddy, Willie Miller. He is watching tonight. Hey, Daddy.
What's up, Pops?
I don't know if my grandma is watching. My paternal grandmother, Mary Ann Miller in Brandon, Mississippi. And my dad, Willie Miller. Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all. Love y'all. Yeah, but you can't argue with Mama, especially as a teenage girl. You could slightly.
She wasn't a teenager anymore. So
she was grown.
I say she was like in her senior year of school, college. So she might have just graduated. So she was adult, but she was still in Mama's house.
She was still in Mama's house. And when you were in Mama's house in Mama's kitchen,
don't you challenge me like that. That old school came out.
That old school came out.
All I remember is I just remember sis saying.
Did you go console your sister?
I'm going to be in trouble for this one.
Yeah, you're going to be in trouble.
Then I console her.
When, in my house, when one person...
I walked over in the corner and said...
Don't say nothing else. In my house, when one person got hit, whooped, punished, we was all cry. We would cry. We would cry for them. We would go over there and make sure that was okay.
That didn't happen in my house, baby. We looked at you
Mama Mary said, then, your slap is coming very soon. The moon is purple. I agree. I'm the boss. That's right. Mm-hmm. But if that thing didn't make no sense to sis, the measurements wasn't right. But Mama wasn't trying to hear it. I think what happened with your mom is that she felt like your sister was getting uppity or biggity with her.
No, I just think Mama said I'm right. And why you saying I'm wrong?
Oh.
How about that?
Don't change.
I don't know, man. Mama probably, if I had bring this up, she probably got, that ain't happening.
Yeah, she don't want to remember slapping her baby. No. Gary Craig said you ain't never grown in mama house, especially in mama kitchen. I got a story.
What you got?
Is Mama Lola on the camera? Boy, the CPS people, is it
CVS or CBS?
CP, Child Protective Services.
Oh.
Something similar happened to me, but I didn't get slapped. Hey, Daddy, we doing good. Hello, Marie Copeland from Orlando, Florida. Becky Blue Jacket say I'm 75. And I bet you ain't nobody coming in your kitchen telling you what to do, Miss Blue Jacket. As we grow as women, we tend to take a lot of tips and pointers from our moms, those that are close to their moms. But ultimately, over the years, we learn how to do things our way.
Yeah.
So now, when I get in my mama's kitchen, we can't cook together.
Y'all don't cook together?
No.
Why not?
Either she cooking or I'm cooking, because we can't do it together. Because mama is constantly telling me, you wasting time. You could do this and do this. And I'm constantly telling her, Mama, why don't you do it like this? Things that it just don't mix. So we respect each other enough. And I've learned to get up early and start cooking.
No, you just have to take a back seat.
Yeah. Ty, is the story about the rice? No, the story is not about the rice. The story was about washing dishes. I used to hate when it was my turn to wash dishes. And my mama had certain things that you had to do when you cleaned the kitchen. Like, I had to get crazy with Lola because I didn't specify washing dishes means to clean the whole kitchen.
Oh, you didn't give clear direction.
I didn't give clear direction. That's that GM in him. So, wait, I set her up for failure. So when I say go wash some dishes, I didn't realize that my baby didn't know that means clean the counters, sweep the floor. If it was time to mop, you need to mop. That's included in there. So I messed up and didn't thoroughly clean the kitchen.
That's
Mama slapped me with a dish rag.
Because you didn't do all that?
Because I ain't do all that.
Did you know?
There was a lesson learned.
But you knew? Did you know that was what she meant?
Yeah, I just.
And you just didn't do it?
Yeah.
Well, okay, Debbie, you deserve that.
I ain't deserve no slap with no dish rag.
I thought you were going to say she did you and you didn't know.
So, moral of the story is, that's how I learned to include every step in washing dishes. Was it right? Did I feel like it was right? Did it put a little frustration in my heart towards my mom? Yes, it did, because that dish rag was wet.
That's not good. That's dang good.
It stung. But when I went back in that kitchen.
That left a little mark.
When I went back in that kitchen, I made sure I did all the steps.
Yes, ma'am.
Mildred Roscoe to my migraine baby. Jason, where are you? Come in the room. Aiken is on. Jenny Master said she got the dish rag. What was it about them dish rags and them house shoes? Y'all wait.
That thing got your attention, man.
There's some inner feelings coming out.
That got your attention.
Yes. Jason Aiken said, life lessons. Boy, those were my father's rules. Yes. You had to do the entire kitchen. Mm-hmm. Patty laughing at me. That dish rag don't play. And I pray to God, you don't want them generational curses following you. That I never have to slap Lola with a wet dish rag. Oh my God, those were the father's rules. Sweep the floor, wash the dishes, do the stove, wash the counter, and wipe out the kitchen table. Yeah, you had to do it all.
Yeah, if you're going to go in there, you got to complete it.
And I feel bad sometimes for Lola because she's the only child. So she shares the chores, like I wash the dishes mainly or Kip. But so when we ask her to do it, I expect her to do the whole thing. Leaves a nice whip, Jenny Master said. Yes. Hello, Mr. Shepherd Murray.
Can't leave whelps on people these days, though.
No, you can't.
Not your child.
Not your child.
A whole heap of trouble.
Karen said, now y'all know I'm going to tell Mama. Everybody going to tell Mama.
Telling Mama. I got another story about Mama, but I can't tell that one.
Gilmore said, I slapped my son with a dish rag also. And that boy thought he was going to die. I think...
Yeah, they should have locked you up, Gil.
No. What is it? Them dish rags, y'all, and we ain't trying to give y'all no ideas. Don't go wet no dish rag, slapping your child with it. But it worked for me, child. And what it was, I wasn't wiping the back of the sink. And she had came in and said, you didn't wipe the back of the sink.
And you still didn't do it.
So I called myself half wiping it. And that was it. That's what took her over the edge. So, and don't you dare put that pot in the fridge with those 5 beans. Or you will get woke up at 2 a.m. Yeah, you be trying to put food. And Lola, no, we take stuff out the pot and put it in the containers. We try not to put pots in the refrigerator. So yeah, you're right, Gary. Hey, Kim Newton. Babe, did she ever slap you?
Mom never slapped me.
Your mama never slapped you?
Not one time.
Why is the girls always get slapped?
She slapped everybody in the house. When I say everybody,
hello, Jackie.
That includes my daddy.
She slapped your dad, don't go there.
I gotta tell this story. I'm in trouble for this one. But it's funny in a whole different kind of way. Because Mom is one of those, boy, I'm gonna get in trouble for this one. Even when she spanked us, she ain't spanked us. When she whooped us, and it'd be this big old, like she said, what's her name? Said the whelp.
The whelp.
You just rolled up there. Mama come in there
and rub with alcohol
and talk to you. I shouldn't tell this story, but I'm gonna tell it. One Thursday night.
Tell it, Kip. Had it. Y'all ain't no good.
One Thursday night, I think Barnaby Jones was on. Anybody know about Barnaby Jones?
Oh, Lord.
And somebody know about Barnaby Jones. My daddy enjoyed Barnaby Jones, right? Well, he had a little grape juice in it. He enjoyed a glass. Well, he enjoyed more than a glass. So, we talked a little bit. And evidently he said something Mom didn't like. And for some reason, I don't know if this is a cultural thing or what. But we used to have these TJ Swine bottles sitting on the end table. I don't know what that was all about. I guess it's like I keep the wine corks now. Huh? Mm-hmm. Well, before I knew it, me and Daddy sitting on the couch, he talking, he saying a little something every now and then. Mama didn't like it. Before I knew it, man, she got up and quick as light, and she grabbed that bottle and said, psst. And I'm sitting this close to Dad, and I'm like, now here's the thing, the catcher. This is what my dad did. This is.
What did he do, Kip?
He taught me a life lesson. It was he taught me about how you should treat your wife. He looked at me and verbatim, he looked at me and said, damn. He grabbed his head, he said, damn. He said, damn, man. He called Mama Ann. Then he looked at me. He said, damn, Buster, look what your mama did to me. He said, but I can take it. And it was in the same motion when she hit him with that bottle, and it went everywhere. It was like she had a towel in her back pocket. It was it came out, and she was like, look what you made me do to you. Ty, don't ever say that.
I was just about to say. No, babe, I wouldn't hit you.
But yes, you nursed him back there.
Gary Craig said, oh, Lord, Buddy Epson, Jed Clamper, Martha Nelson.
And now these days, Mom is about the sweetest person you'll ever be around.
You ain't know how bad your daddy had worked her nerves. Now, you gonna stop talking about my mother-in-law. Hello, Linda London.
I love my mom. But those are good. Boy, you bring up those stories to Mom right now. She look at you like,
if you don't shut
you telling the tale, boy. Hush your mouth.
Martha Nelson said, my niece got spanked with the shoe and she cried so hard. She said, TT, it was a shoe. The fact that it was a shoe hurt her more. Oh, y'all, I'm telling you what he said, Kip.
Who?
Your daddy. Garrett, thank you for the stars, Karen Cunningham.
I don't remember where you was at. Who watching Barnaby Jones?
Hey, Sammy.
He probably said something slick now. Don't get me wrong.
What you tell me he used to say? Do what you're big enough to do?
You can tell us. Son,
your mama didn't like doing it. Tell y'all that.
He probably said something to her.
She was always sweet, Gary, because she was raising 3 boys and 2 girls. Mm-hmm. She deserved to slap somebody.
But she never ever. Now, did she put that belt and switch on me? Yeah. But I think it's the athletic part of me. She probably just knew if I had that quick.
Y'all hear him, don't you? That's why she didn't slap you?
Nah, She never slapped me. She only slapped you when you got big and thought you was gonna be sassy. She didn't slap little like babies.
I think every girl.
When you got to be a teenager, you think you're gonna run that mouth. She gonna shut this right here up. And I knew better than to run that little trap.
Hey, that man. Gary Craig said he got the razor strap. Now that was abuse. That was abuse, brother. That was abuse. Hey. So I think it's a rite of passage for all the women to get slapped.
Yeah, my sisters.
By their mama.
Both of them got slapped. Gwen and Brunette.
I think the women get slapped because you know them attitudes ain't no joke. And then the boys get hit in the chest. I remember my mama hit my brother in the chest. He thought he was too big.
My mama never took me when I became a teenager.
Really? Your brother though?
Yeah, she did though.
Becky Blue Jacket, my mom put your hair up when cooking. Wear an apron on. My daughter has long hair and put her hair up. Wears apron. No hair in the food. That's right, Becky. Yes. Them rules, those parent rules stuck with you. Yeah. Never got slapped but got the wooden spoon.
You got the wooden spoon.
That's Jason A. You probably need it.
Yeah, you need one right now.
You need one right now. That's your brother talking. Yes.
Oh man.
But those childhood lessons, they stick with you.
Yeah, they do.
I got out of a whooping one time. I think that's why Mama was so hard on me later. Y'all are such a beautiful couple. Thank you, Sheila Lackey. Thank you for joining us.
I need all mine, baby.
I got to show the people this.
What?
Kip had a salmon burger. It's a gone. I'm eating the salmon out of my bread because I don't want to pick it up. But it was delicious. He used fresh salmon and made patties and put it on a brioche bun.
It wasn't a patty, baby. That was a big old thing.
And made a lemon aioli. So that's what we're snacking on tonight. Yeah. Had it laughing. Had it, you done got slapped too, ain't you? Or were you the slapper?
You might have been the slapper.
You might have been the slapper.
Not the slappy.
Mm-hmm. But I didn't get too many whippings from my mama. But you always watch your siblings get them, so that make you scared and know what not to do. Someone hit my son, in his chest, and I told that person, don't you close your eyes and sleep tonight. I know. Susan Adrian said 3 switches wrapped together. Sis,
yes, sir.
thank you, Danette.
They braid that thing. That's a monster.
You know, that's mental.
That's the big dog there.
Because usually they have you go get the switch. And you better not bring back no little switch.
That thing they got braided up. Ooh-wee.
Get your own switch. That's right, Gail Houston. I got a switch, and I'll never forget it. It made me remember that right away. Who in charge and and to follow the rules. That's right. I think those type of upbringings, although a lot of people will argue it was child abuse, I think it really, really made us better people. It was
child abuse.
It was.
But,
your daughter isn't there listening.
She acting about abuse.
My mom was 5'2" and told me she would climb a stepladder to my size and cut me down, and I believed her. Eat you up raw and spit you out done. Made a believer out of me. Yes, Gary Craig. I don't know. I think the girls had the attitude, and they used to say you done started smelling yourself. The boys used to start smelling themselves, and it was over. It helped me. It was necessary. Yeah. We all know. Yeah. We all know.
It's helpful. Yeah.
Tia said, hell, it was abuse.
I agree. It was abuse.
Them switches, them brown electric cords, them Daniel Greenhouse shoes. That's Elder RT. Listen. It's a lasting memory in our minds, but we have to admit it made us respect authority a little better.
Yeah, I tell you what that kind of
good night, Addie. Thank you for joining us.
What that kind of upbringing did for me is, as a late teenager, and even as an early adult, when I first moved away from home, there were certain things I wouldn't do because I thought about the memory of what would happen. And I wasn't even home anymore. It still lingered with me.
Yeah.
If I do this, my daddy might come all the way up here and get me.
And get you. Mildred Roscoe said she got hit with a curtain rod. Woo! And the one that don't break.
They probably was mad. Oh yeah, I know about that.
The one that you can hit 30 times and it won't break. Mm-hmm. Kept me out of jail. The threats of stomping mud holes in you and drying them up alone was abuse. Mm-hmm. Then that said, when they said this hurts me more than you, before they whipped you for real, but I'm thankful. Yeah. I haven't.
That never made sense to me though.
This
until I became an adult and came to have a child.
Gwen Baker Jones said a fishing rod. You got whooped with a fishing rod, Gwen?
We ain't nobody whoop you with a fishing rod. Call, my brother around to beat you. Girl, call me.
Susan Adrian said they had to put fear in you. Latanya said, Ty, do you ever get the feeling that you need to call your mom? Because if you don't, you knew you would get in trouble when you got home. I still have those moments today. I used to tell everybody, all my little friends that I was doing stuff with. If we get in trouble, don't call my mama.
What were you doing?
Y'all call the po-pos. Don't call my mom. I would rather go to jail.
Don't be ignoring me.
You know, stuff that teenagers do.
What that is?
Anyway, Kara Cunningham said, I didn't get those because I was the baby, but I felt it for my older sisters and brothers. Please don't forget the race car track.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Some things, that'll break.
My mother would say, I got eyes in the back of my head. I know. Know when you're telling a tale, too. The fly swatter. Oh, Gwen said Carl got whooped with a fishing rod.
Oh. You sure that wasn't me? Or she just saying Carl?
Carl got hit.
Carl hitting her with a fishing rod.
Dukes Hazard said the fly swatter, the house shoe, rolled up newspaper. I know. Anything they could find. Extension cords. Mm-hmm. Them house shoes. I think your sister hit Brandon with a house shoe.
She did?
Yeah.
I think Mama hit me with a house shoe.
The ones with the rubber bottom, that was, especially if it was new, it was hard and hadn't been broken in yet. My mama said Daddy's whooping hurt her more than me. I would be thinking, well, let him whoop you then. Let him whoop you. That's my biggest fear, y'all. If Kip ever have to discipline Lola, I'll be like Women's of Bruce Place. Let him be, Joe. Let him be.
I did my work early in the game.
Yeah, you did. I was in the background.
So now all I gotta do is say, hey, girl, you don't want me. No, sir, Daddy.
And that's something that I was happy to witness with you. You did put your work in early. You didn't play. Lola was as cute as a button. She's beautiful now. But those little things she used to do, Kip didn't laugh. He popped her hand. Mm-hmm. So it made her, no, don't play. So it works when you start early. My mom would say, shut that noise up, but she was still tearing you up. I know, they have to tell you don't cry and shut up.
Now that's abuse.
That's abuse.
Because you need to get it out.
Y'all.
You just can't even holler.
Sue Bird's store, that Kip done been there.
What?
When you did something in the street and the neighbor would tell your mama,
you
get a whipping from the neighbor and from your mom.
Tuesday morning tea. I was like, that was serious. I'll never forget. I think I told this story once. When I was in the...
You pushed the desk on the teacher?
I told it?
Yeah, okay. No, you told me. And guess what? Your nephew pushed the desk on the teacher.
Who?
Jalen.
I was in second grade, I think. And Miss Dingle, God bless her, she's not here. That was the principal's wife. I was, I always like to talk. So I'm over there. No. Kip, go to your seat. Kip, go to your seat. I looked at her. I looked back at her and turned around and kept talking. Boy, what I do that for. I come up in the time when they had paddles. She came around the corner with the paddle. And I said, whoa, look at that, what's coming. I started running.
You were running in the classroom?
Took off. And by the time I felt like she was gaining on me, I took a desk. I don't know what made my mind do that.
I don't know either.
I grabbed the desk and I think I was just trying to get it out of the way. And I kind of spin it. And when it spin, it hit on the leg. And when it hit on the leg, I froze. I stopped then because I was like, ooh, I'm in trouble.
Did she paddle you?
Nope. She looked at me and she said, you go straight to the office. I was a little old boy. Her husband was the principal, and I said, oh, this ain't good. I went down there, and I had to tell him what I'd done. He looked at me.
His wife?
He said, you sit right there. This was early in the morning. Well, I sat there all day. He never touched me. The principal knew my dad and my mom. They all knew each other. He didn't touch me, nothing. And at the end of the day, I thought to myself, well, dang, that was pretty cool. I got out of class. I just sit here and chilled all day. Mm-hmm. That was the best thing could ever happen. Well, I'm at home that afternoon in the evening, and the phone rang, and I hear Mama say, hey, Miss Dingle. And I was like, ooh. I left out of the room, and I went around the other room, and I did this. And all I heard Mama was saying, you don't say. Is that right? Is that right? Okay. Yes. All right. She hung up. Cap! It took me. I act like I was right around the corner. She had to call me 3 times. I said, ma'am.
She be
coming. She told me, yes.
I know she did. That was embarrassment for her.
Oh, Lord.
You should have had diarrhea at the mouth when you got there. Mama, I didn't mean to hit that lady.
I didn't think you were going to follow me home.
You should have told her for them people call her. You know what they used to say, don't have them people calling my house.
I thought I was good. And you know, for the rest of my days, every year, Mother's Day, all those holidays, I had to
give her a gift.
Your
mama taught you right.
Yeah. And when I graduated from high school, Miss Dingle gave me one of my best gifts.
She did?
Yes, she did. It was a whole lot of money.
A whole lot of money.
I think she said that baby deserved all his.
His mama told him up, made him wish she was dead.
I think she told Mama something like, you ain't raising your kids right or something.
Yeah, that's embarrassment.
Boy.
Got her out in the street acting like she don't know how to raise her young.
And she took every bit of it. I bet you bet.
I know, they break them words up in syllables. Gwen said Carl grandma used to shoot at him when he somebody he wasn't going to school. Shot at him. I remember him telling me somebody ran.
You didn't try that game no more, did you?
It was somebody's birthday, some twins. I wanted to wish them. Beaver Cole, it's the twins' 8th birthday today. Happy birthday, Mason and Marlene.
Happy birthday, Mason. The Eminem.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mason and Marlene. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
8 years old.
Thank you for the stars, Dr. Beverly Johnson. Right. Yes. Yes, but when them teachers called that house, it was on the property. I learned early.
You know, I remember telling Lola when she was little, Lola, you get in trouble at school. I've already told the teachers to call me. And if I come up here, I'm going to just, there in the middle of your classroom.
Typing on your phone.
You type, right in the middle of class, I'm going to take everything out on you and everybody going to see.
All your friends.
I'm going to embarrass you.
That was abuse.
So, I think that's why we never had any of those kind of problems with her.
Yes. Susan Adrian said we had party line on the phone.
Party line?
Party line. In April.
Get all the news.
Ooh, Sonia Jenkins. I placed thumbtacks in the teacher chair. Why did I do that? Ooh. Here comes my mom in military clothes and spanked me in front of the class.
You deserve every bit of it, too.
Azalea said my mom didn't spank us and nobody else could either. My husband said that's the That's the reason y'all like y'all is today, sis. I'm assuming that's what your husband was trying to say. Yes, Susan, they did beat you in school. I got paddled in 3rd grade. And my teacher was extra abusive in 3rd grade because she used to make us sign her paddle when she beat us. And you remember that song? Sign your name across my heart. She would have that playing while she beat you. Now you talking about abuse.
That's low down though. She would have way too much good time doing that.
Alicia Dawson's birthday is in 2 weeks. Happy early birthday.
Alicia.
Marlene said thank you. You're welcome. Carl typing on her phone. Gwen, Carl, your brother thought Carl had to beat you with a fishing pole.
I was coming down and said, I love you, bro, but it will get ready to turn ugly for you.
Thought he didn't tell his parents first because sitting in that office all that time, he thought he got away with it. You sure did. Tommy Washington. But
he came back to bite me in the booty.
You know, some people will argue that the African American culture of spanking goes back to slavery and, you know, how we used to get whipped and the control of it, which I can see where there's a correlation to that. But what I do know is you spare the bride, you spoil the child. So
it worked for me, I tell you.
It works. Yes. And you have to do what works.
It worked. It kept me in line.
Yeah. Kept a lot of us in line. Had us thinking, and for real, when I used to be out doing stuff I ain't had no business, I would say the disclaimer: if we get caught, don't call my mama. Y'all call the popo. I'd rather deal with them than to deal with my mama. Yes, sir. Hey, Mary Bell. Karen Dunn said, I was late 3 times for class one time, got sent to the office, got paddled, never late again. Guess that's why I'm always on time to this day. I know that's right.
Stuff works, man.
It sits with you.
Yeah, it works. You don't forget it. Ready to get out of here, baby?
Yes, we're going to let y'all go. We've enjoyed y'all on this Wednesday wind down. Tanya Williams laughing. I'd rather whip my child than have the police abuse. Gail Moore, speak, sis. Yes, ma'am.
That's it. Hey, I look at it like this. You know, it's funny that we're held accountable for abusing kids by trying to keep them straight. But let something happen and they're in the system, they get abused, and if they do the wrong, really something bad, they'll kill them. Yeah. Meaning that they will legally kill them by, injection.
Or shooting.
Chairs. So there's a contradictory. So I don't know why I went deep on that, but
I mean, it warrants it. It's facts. Yeah. So you have to do what's best for you in your household. And my sister messed up one time and got them people in our house and doing that. Them people and doing that whole visit. My grandmama, it was my grandma. My mom was at work. My grandma's foot was just a shake.
She's looking there like, wait, them people leave.
That lady didn't get down them stairs good. For my grandma had done jumped on my sister.
You know the lady hurt.
You know the lady hurt.
She kept on going.
She kept on going.
She knows. She said she deserved that. She called us out here.
And she came and called all us in that room. And she said, I'll go to jail or hell.
All that lady did was sign off. I made my visit.
I made my visit and kept going. So, good evening, Lynn Sherry. Good night, Sonia Jenkins. Enjoy tonight, Elder R.D. Lee. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Well,
y'all have a good night.
It's been a plum pleasing pleasure, y'all.
As well as a privilege. Thank y'all for joining.
Put a smile on your face.
Yes.
Today, tomorrow, someday. Hey, you know what? It's the holiday season. Hey, go on cookiewithkip.net. Check us out.
Yes. Got some exciting things coming.
Yep.
We're going to start rolling out holiday dish recipes. So y'all make sure you're staying tuned. Mama Mary will be participating in that.
We're going to get back on the once a month. Mm-hmm. At least maybe every other week. I like not cooking.
To make some of her famous, her most loved holiday dishes. We'll have her on camera doing that. So make sure y'all are following, liking, and sharing Cooking with Kip. Y'all have a good night.
Wind down.
Wednesday.
Kip.
Yes, Instagram also. Thank you. Hey, Lisa.
Instagram also. That's right. Hey, Lisa.
Y'all have a good night.
Y'all take care. Good night. Bye-bye.